our Not Runs 2023. Thank you all so much for your patience as we got this next run set up. I just wanted to give a quick little shout out before we got into the run that we got a $5 donation from Anonymous with no comment, but thank you so much for your generosity. As you all may or may not be aware, every dollar donated to RIP Debt forgives $100 of debt of medical debt, so that is $500 forgiven, which is absolutely awesome.
We might, we might have a complication.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm blue right now.
Podgy, no.
Hang on, I think I can fix it. I don't know how this happened. It was working fine, literally like 10 seconds ago. I got it. It's alright.
Does someone else have their other blue screens up and it's like blocking?
Yes, but I cropped them like 2 minutes.
Oh,
out.
Yeah, it was there for a second.
Podgy's not real.
I know. I know how to fix this.
Listen, I have a keyboard behind me. I could start playing Eiffel 65 right now.
Do it.
No, I'm
actually
not
don't. Actually don't, because we'll get DMCA'd, but think about it real hard. The joke is that me and Podgy are the same person, so this is probably just proof that we are, because we can't both be seen on camera at the same time.
That's right. Yeah.
Disney World.
Wait a minute.
What?
Hang on.
Podgy's a figment of your imagination.
I'm not real.
Walt Disney World.
I'm created to push 5G, much like a bird. There's something.
Hey, you know how I spent 15 minutes just now? Hi,
Yeah.
everyone in chat. This is what happens when we're in intermission. You know how I just spent 15 minutes
there.
setting up this
Cricket's
clever little
name,
VLC capture
Jiminy
full
Cricket.
screen on my monitor?
And
Yeah.
today, I have a
As
tale
soon
for
as we
you
went
that's
live,
sure
the
to make you
RTMP
smile.
captures started
Well,
working on both of your sources.
At least
That's amazing.
So that's why you're blue.
My story.
I did crop,
Decided this morning that our
I
friends
correctly
Chip and Dale
cropped
were out exploring
the
Walt Disney
VLC
World,
capture
and
that I just
yes,
created,
they let
but then the
their
RTMP
curiosity
capture
get the
kicked
better.
in, and that was not cropped.
You see,
Although I
through a
swear I
small door
cropped
in the
it,
side of the
like before the
castle,
event even
they
started.
discovered
Alright,
a
give me
path
2
that
minutes.
leads to
We're gonna
one
use
of
the regular
hidden
RTMP capture,
treasures
because that's
in the park.
preferable anyway.
The Walt
I just
Disney
need to crop them
World
real quick.
Magic Machine.
You guys can
Thank you,
watch this
everyone,
terrifying
for your
cutscene instead.
Wondrous creation.
Infinite patience.
And you know it's used every night to shoot
And
off
thank
the
you all
most
so much for your
beautiful
patience. We really
fireworks.
appreciate it.
Well,
It's rough
those
setting up
curious
multiple
chipmunks got
streams
a
like this, so
little too
shout outs
close
to
to
our
that
tech
machine
team.
and accidentally
I think we're the only
dropped
three-person
acorns
race
into it.
too, right? So like we just made it really complicated for
And this is a
everybody.
brand new overlay. We had this overlay created just for this
Unstuck,
race.
but it was no use.
I am so sorry.
It's our fault. We made everything hard.
Fine, I love it.
So badly,
This is the
We
lore.
just-
You guys are getting the lore right now.
together. All our furry little friends could do was run for cover.
Yeah, a kart game with lore. Take that, Mario Kart. Does Crash Team Racing have lore?
Does it?
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm
So
asking.
now it's up to you to make
How
sure
does this
the
look?
Take that,
fireworks
Crash Team.
blast off tonight.
Folks in chat, how do we look? I think this probably looks good.
I'm still blue, unless it's about to change.
Yeah, I think it will
visiting the
change
park
shortly.
is depending
Also,
on
would somebody
you.
kindly share their screen
hang
with
on,
me?
hang on. Okay, how about now?
I'm there.
Sorry, it didn't change because I was making all of those changes to the preview scene. I hadn't actually swapped it over. Even though it's the same scene, you can still edit it before you apply stuff. So all of the stuff I was just messing around with, nobody actually got to see. That's it. All right, let me delete these extra captures because they use resources on my computer that we don't need. And I think we're good. Yeah. All right, I'm going to stop talking now and leave you to it. Thanks, everyone.
All right.
All right.
Who's in charge here?
Passere is in charge. They're on
I'm
the
in
left.
charge? Oh, okay, yeah, I guess I'm first on the
World
layout.
record holders in charge?
Yeah, wait,
Podgy.
Podgy's world record holder.
Oh, don't use that on me.
Welcome everybody to Walt Disney World Quest Magical Racing Tour. This game has way too many words in its title, but that's okay. This was made by the same team that made 102 Dalmatians, so you're gonna notice that like the font and stuff is the same, and it was released for all the same systems and all. It was the same year, 2000. It was the year for really great Disney games, obviously. I think we're all on the like start screen right now. So when will we count down? Do we want to count down from here? Or do we want to count down from the like level select?
Yeah, no problem.
Time starts on Big Thunder Mountain, yeah.
Okay, so let's go in then.
Okay.
Welcome to the status screen.
Oh,
This
I
is where
need
you'll be
to-
able track your progress.
I need to
Oh, and
restart
if you'd
my
like
game.
A little help, just
I
press
didn't
the
hit new
hint
game, I hit
button.
load
I'll
game.
see what I
Oops.
So it said that I could play as Zud, and I'm like, no, I'm not supposed to be able to play as Zud.
Podgy's cheating already. This is how Podgy got world record.
This is how I got world.
So in this game, you're gonna see, like you can see right here, we're gonna be going through all of the different rides at Disney World in the year 2000.
Okay.
So you're gonna get to see all these, and you're gonna see them as they were in 2000 without changes that have happened since. So it's a nostalgia trip.
Yep.
Are we all good?
I am good.
Yeah, never.
All right, time starts. I'll do on go. We'll press it.
Okay.
So 3, 2, 1, go. And we start off with Thunder Mountain.
Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Basically, the big thing is we want to get away from the pack as quickly as possible while collecting coins, because coins give us a boost to our top speed once we have 10. And if we're near the pack, they're more likely to hit us with acorns, which would be the equivalent of shells in Mario Kart, and I don't know the equivalent of Diddy Kong or Crash Team Racing. 'Cause
I
never
got
played
frogged already!
those. You got frogged? You're the Dreamcast, though!
We have a theory that Dreamcast has less frogs. Frogs is like lightning in Mario Kart. Like, it turns everybody else into frogs. It literally turns everybody else into frogs. But I don't know, I already got a frog, so maybe it's not true.
World record privilege.
So I'm on Dreamcast, and the others are on PlayStation.
Are you on PlayStation or emulator, Dean?
Emulator.
Oh, okay. So we're all on actually different ways of of playing two consoles and an emulator, which is cool.
They all got
We'll see
slight differences,
which
which is like Dreamcast is actually probably the best version of this game.
Yeah, better loads, better rendering of every like asset rendering, and
Consistency.
more consistent in general. It's really nice.
A lot less lag.
Oh yeah, the lag is like you guys probably can't tell very much on stream because like 60 FPS or like the interpolation of the frames, but oh my god, playing it is kind of rough sometimes.
On the topic of frogs, we have $5 from Marb that says hope the frogs keep at bay.
Thank you, Cam.
No, that'll curse it.
I just got frogged as soon as you read that.
Oh my god.
Wait, maybe it only works for Podgy. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say
The
anything.
donation works for Podgy.
Yeah, thanks. That was very helpful.
So for some context of why we're doing this today, I forget exactly why, but I was thinking about this game. I played it as a kid, and I wanted to show it to passere because I thought, the vibes were very similar to Dogs and just old Disney game. And I think it was you, passere, who suggested that we speedrun it, if I'm not mistaken. And
Correct.
Now here we
We were
are.
talking about it, and Podgy's like, wait a sec, I've also played this game as a kid. And so we all kind of just like came together and were like, let's speedrun this game.
In conclusion, you all should speedrun this game too.
Everyone who had this game should speedrun this game, and even if you didn't speedrun this or had this game as a kid, you should still speedrun it because it's hilarious. And we need more runners because I think there's like 11 or 12 runners on the board right now.
It's a very fun game. And
Very
there's
fun
a lot
game.
to like still be figured out too.
Yeah, very unoptimized still. we've got people that are like time trial gurus right now that are optimizing this game to all hell, and it's really cool to see.
There are out-of-bounds skips, not in all levels, but in some of them. Some of them, this is where we need optimization. We need to, like, figure out ways to do them faster and stuff like that. Like, there are some pretty cool things, it's just, a lot of them aren't viable in, like,
in adventure
the
mode,
80%
yeah.
like we're doing, yeah, because we're doing it in adventure mode. Anyways, I think at this point we're on dinosaur.
Yes. I got frog!
Your turn.
Oh my god, I got
Oh, dinosaur is where my run's gonna die. No, I hate that. That's the worst outcome.
I think I'm behind right now, but I'm just gonna hope that you guys get such bad luck that I catch up.
That's the nature of this run, is that it doesn't matter how good you are, you're gonna get demolished by RNG.
Frogs.
Frogs! Acorns, you know, all that.
I got frogged and run over.
Yep.
I just had it happen again, too.
Acorn.
That's why we do dinosaurs so early in the run, is so it seems pretty intuitive once you like give it half a second of thought, but like the more items that are in the game, the harder it is to get away and be good, like have a good run, because the AI is just gonna keep shooting acorns at you, and unless you're lucky and get your own acorns as defense, you're gonna have a bad time. And
yeah, by the way, you have to win first or you can't advance.
yeah, you have to get. That's how you get your piece of the fireworks machine. If you guys were paying attention to the lore that Passere showed.
The terrifying.
Oh my god! Don't get me started. I'm surprised that I still played this game as a kid with that cutscene.
Chip and Dale destroyed the fireworks machine somehow, and they need to get it together in time. Oh, they dropped acorns.
Yeah.
With all the acorns.
Got like clogged with acorns.
Yeah. Something I just kind of looked over and noticed that it is kind of consistent, where Passere only has one fairy and Dean and I have 0. If you guys are wondering, like, why aren't we collecting the fairies? It's because they're meant to do something, but they don't actually do anything.
The like little green dots.
Yeah, they're green little
that
dots.
Don't quite look like fairies.
I mean, they're called lucky fairies. They're supposed to improve your luck in terms of your items and the AI, like whether they actually perform well. But we don't think they actually implemented that in the final game. But if you do want to be a completionist of this game, you do have to collect every fairy on every level to unlock a duck called XUD, I forget what the numbers are, or we just call them ZUD. And that's how you get 105% of this game. And it sucks, because sometimes they don't actually spawn correctly.
And their hitboxes are very silly as well.
Oh my god, get me started. I just started Blizzard Beach. That is, I believe, the water park of Disney World, correct?
Yeah, that one and Typhoon Lagoon.
Oh yeah, Typhoon Lagoon as well, yeah. I actually... Yeah, go ahead.
Those water parks were probably, like, new at the time. They probably really wanted to show them off.
Oh yeah. Dinosaur doesn't exist anymore, right? I think they...
No, Dinosaur does.
Yeah.
Oh, because I think what's there for sure now is the Avatar stuff in Animal Kingdom. I think that's what replaced it, if it's not there anymore.
It's still there.
Oh, it is still there. Then I don't remember.
Right? Pretty sure.
I was there in 2019. I don't remember dinosaurs.
That's right.
It's definitely not. It was probably like one of the best rides at the time, and at this point, it's just like not in it.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's a cool ride. It's like not the main attraction anymore, which is kind of wild because like they obviously put like the best attractions in here, so it's crazy how different Disney is at this point.
Right. Like what I remember in Animal Kingdom, the biggest things were the safari, Avatar, and then the what's it called, Yeti roller coaster.
Oh yeah.
That's the one you go backwards on. That's cool. But yeah, I don't know when that came out. I don't think it was there back then.
No. That's the one Dean and I were there. We were going to go on it, and then it was thundering, so that would not be very cool. That would not be a good time to go on an outdoor roller coaster. One thing you'll see us skipping a lot in a lot of the levels are these like blue smoke rings. In some levels, they provide a shortcut that is actually a shortcut. In other levels, it's not a shortcut, it's longer. If you collect all the smoke rings, it opens a quote-unquote shortcut that is sometimes longer than the actual track.
What it is good though is, so you have to beat every track at least 3 times to complete the game entirely, and on the 3rd completion, it's not a proper race, it's a trophy collection, and it makes you go in all these little nooks and crannies, and that's usually where the smoke rings matter. And
They only had, you know, a certain number of tracks. They wanted to make sure you played them a lot.
Right. There's actually one we won't see, that's Splash Mountain, because you have to complete every track twice to unlock it, and that's how they made you replay the game. Right now what I'm on, and I think Dean just got on, is Test Track, which is one of 3 coin collection races. Well, it's not a race, I mean, it's a race against time. And we have to collect 30 coins, and they're throughout the entire track. We know where they are. It's not the worst for us, but they're still kind of the worst because coins are dumb, and so especially these trucks, they just bounce you around if you mess up even a little bit.
They did not make the coin ones with, like, nice driving routes in mind. They just kind of put the coins wherever they wanted and didn't think about what kind of route you'd have to take to get them.
Exactly. Okay. Okay, so now that we finished Test Track, or once we finish Test Track, we open up a few more races. And the first one we do is Rock and Roller Coaster, and this is one of my least favorite, like speedrunning wise, to do. Because there's so many items, you can almost never get away from the pack. And it is straight up luck if you do, and if you get hit early on, then you're not going to get your coins, you're not going to get away, and it's a bad time.
A little bit lucky.
I mean, I already got hit, but I do have a couple of, or I have 1 acorn left. I just don't have a lot of coins.
Test Track is one that does not look at all like this anymore.
No, so I went as a kid, and I remember Test Track being like that. Like, it's all like the crash test dummy stuff. Now it's sponsored by the company I work for, General Motors. And it's like the future of driving and stuff like that. It's still the same, like, track that you go on. Like, the attraction of it all is all futuristic instead of literal testing.
Yeah, you were like a test dummy
Yeah.
in the first version of it.
Now they have a thing where, like, while you're in line, you create a virtual vehicle, and it knows what you have. Uh-oh. I am getting demolished by RNG. But yeah, you create a vehicle, and then when you get to those certain points where, like, you'd be a crash test dummy, it scores your design on how well it would have done in that situation. And then at the end, it shows you, like, the top performers all time, or in your particular ride.
What do you think? Is that accurate to how you make cars at General Motors?
I work on autonomous driving. I have no idea. I don't make the car. I just make the tech.
Supposed to know all of it, Podgy.
I have to know all of it? I'm going into security now. I don't want to know all of it. But yeah, as you guys can see, oh my god. So another thing with the AI is that they know immediately what their item is and can throw it immediately. I have to wait for the spinniness of it all to happen before I know. I couldn't react to the fact that I actually got lucky and got invincibility and got acorned right before I was about to press it.
Yeah, the AI cheats. Sometimes it'll even like start before you can start the race.
Oh yeah, that I didn't know if that was like me messing up my like charge at the beginning.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
I run time trials somewhat often, and you can have it makes you reset. You just get a slope, basically.
Oh yeah, Dean is very good at Big Thunder Mountain.
My one specialty in
I am good enough at all of them. That's my calling card. I'm good enough where I just have to have good RNG.
Oh, the Rock and Roller Coaster, though, you're actually, so if you're hearing my audio, you're hearing different than what Podgy and bandityoshi are.
Oh yeah, Dreamcast
hearing.
having a better audio card. They gave it better music, so you guys don't get to hear the bad music, but ours is worse than that is. And
Which is also true of 102 Dalmatians. The Dreamcast version has better music.
I lost 30 seconds on Rock and Roller Coaster.
Frogs?
No, Acorns flapped 1.5.
I'm
If
gonna
I
catch
can
up a
cut in.
little bit. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, I just wanted to remind everybody that we have a whole bunch of incentives if you are so inclined to put towards some donations. We've got, I think the only poll that we have, actually no, we have 2 polls still open. That is to name the cult in Cult of the Lamb. Currently, S-Cult is in the lead. But I think the other names are way cooler, so you should definitely put your money towards literally any of the other names. We also have the Love 3 flag color incentive, where you pick a rainbow, trans pride, bisexual pride, asexual pride, or non-binary pride flag for the character to have flowing behind them. It's very cute, highly recommend. Non-binary pride is currently in the lead, but we have plenty of time, so if you are so inclined, you want to see a specific flag, give us a donation and put it towards that incentive.
Yeah.
Oh my god, stop giving me teacups. Well, there's a thing that just happened. I went through all the smoke rings because Jungle Cruise's shortcut is a real shortcut. And PlayStation, it just doesn't work sometimes because too many assets are loaded on the field. But passere won't have a problem because Dreamcast is just better. So I was gonna...
In conclusion, everybody should have a Dreamcast.
Basically, I was trying to buy a Dreamcast off eBay, and I just got told today, as I was trying to get verification that it was the right version model, that it was sold. So I'm very sad.
I'm on a quest to get everybody to speedrun on Dreamcast because they're
Hey,
just awesome.
it worked lap 3.
There we go.
That's what I was trying to do.
I guess we could go through the items a little bit. So we've got some of the typical you see, but in like Mario Kart, but they're just transformed here. So like the acorns, you've got green acorns, which you'd have to aim. You've got red acorns, which seek the person in front of you. You've got things like boosts and invincibility, and then you've got the all-powerful frog, which turns everybody else into a frog. And the teacup, which is kind of interesting. It's kind of like a banana peel, but worse for the person who hits it, because it... I got frog on a shortcut.
No.
Not the Mario.
Oh.
That's rough. Wait.
The teacup, you get like stuck in it and it spins you out for a bit.
Haunted Mansion shortcut worked first lap, and it will never work again. Yeah, I don't want to demonstrate the teacup, but like, you're basically like on the teacup ride for a few seconds, and it's very hard to control, and I hate my life when it happens. Because usually it's a teacup that I set, like, just haphazardly because I didn't want the item.
Yeah.
Like that one, I'm gonna hit it later. Watch.
Get rid of the teacup as soon as I can, and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done it there. Too late.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
Frog.
Also, Turning Ghosts is a bop, and I'm so glad that they got the rights for it.
This track song
Yeah,
is so
so-
good. It'll drive you insane if you're practicing it, but
Yep, it did not work. Right to normal.
This is where I take the lead.
Yeah, it's gonna work every time for pass, and then I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, how does it work on emulator?
it seems to have the same issue as PlayStation. Yeah, it didn't.
Sony, get your stuff together 23 years ago. Well, I can't even say it because I'm on the latest possible PS2 model, and that's 2007. So, what the heck?
Can't handle all this racing. I'm going too fast.
I'm going too fast, apparently. I took that corner just a little bit off. It's okay.
Some of these courses, though, some of them follow the routes of the rides really, really closely, and other ones are just kind of like roughly inspired by the ride in question. But Haunted Mansion is one of the ones that actually really kind of takes you through all the different show scenes that you would see if you rode Haunted Mansion at Disneyland.
Haunted Mansion, like, I'm a roller coaster junkie. Haunted Mansion is still one of my absolute favorite rides at Disney. Like, I look forward to going on it every time I go to Magic Kingdom.
It's such a classic.
Oh yeah. The other two that are very faithful that I can think of off the top of my head are Pirates of the Caribbean and Splash Mountain. We probably won't see Splash Mountain today, but like,
Splash Mountain isn't there anymore because they're redoing it for a Princess and the Frog version.
It's
which
going to
is
be
really
the same
awesome.
track. It's just it's going to be the animatronics and everything are going to be different. Yeah. But yeah, like if you had ever been on Splash Mountain, like all the setups and everything, or like all the animatronics look exactly the same as they did back then. Like with the theme of like the whatever, I don't remember what the movie was, but whatever the racist movie is.
But they're luckily finally.
Song of the South. It's
Thank
Song
you.
Of the South.
Thank you. Song of the South. I mean, I had no idea. I just knew Zippity Doo Dah, which, by the way, is the song of Splash Mountain. Zippity Doo Dah.
And now we're on to another coin collection.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Yeah, more coin collection, but this time we're in a boat. That's actually something I can say. We're all on different characters, but it doesn't matter. We don't. The stats are all the same for every character, and every cart is themed for whatever map you're in. So you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. It's just pick who you want and go fast. Nice. I like Baron Karloff because he's a scary duck and he's awesome, and his name is a reference to Boris Karloff, the actor who did Frankenstein in Frankenstein from the 1920s or whatever it is. Yeah, Space Mountain, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm sandbagging these coins right now. It is faster to do this. We used to have a trick where we'd go out of bounds and skip a section of the spiral you probably see on the map. But one of the top time trial runners was like, what if we just sit there and cleanse and then go? And then he did it for like 5 minutes. He's like, oh my god, I'm so mad, this is faster. I did mess it up a little bit, so I'm not past the pack just yet, but it's fine because they're going to use all their items before I'm past them. Yeah, like, what's-his-face is using all of his red acorns, so I don't have to worry about it, and now I can use my invincibility with my 10 coin speed and just get away. Unfortunate that I got a teacup there. I got more teacups! Stop it!
I need the game to be a little more mean to you so I can catch up, please.
No,
My RNG's been so bad.
I think me and Bandityoshi are pretty much tied right now, but
you guys, I'm looking over, you guys are like literally tied.
She's still...
It's one of the weird levels where there's like no coins except at the beginning.
Yeah,
so you have to
but
make sure to get as many as you can at the beginning.
that spiral, here, once I get to it, I'll show, but I took the inside track, but there's 3 tracks. The middle track does have 7 more coins, but I mean, the farther out in the spiral you go, the slower it is. So that's why the skip was important, because you're basically making up for the lost time of going through the middle spiral to collect coins. Yeah, right here. So if I went up that ramp, there's more coins there, but that's slow.
We don't mind slow.
No, you gotta go fast.
low in our speed run. This one does look a lot like Rock and Roller Coaster for some reason, though. Like,
Yeah,
it's like they ran out of ideas a little bit.
Well, the problem with Space Mountain is that it's very dark. It literally is just the track in almost pitch black, so like, you don't have many assets to go off of, many inspirations. Like the tunnel where like you get shot up, like with the boosts, is kind of faithful. Because it does look like this, or did look like this, I don't remember if it does anymore. But that's it.
There are literally some parts of this track that are exactly the same. Like they
ran out of
They just
ideas.
added some planets to it.
Listen, they put a
There
lot
are
of
some-
effort into Big Thunder Mountain.
There's some parts in Pirates that look like you're riding on stars or something. And that would have been cool if they added it to this track, but they didn't. It was such a missed opportunity.
Yeah, because there's nothing like that in the actual Pirates ride. I mean, it's a gentle ride or whatever, so...
You're not going to the stars
No.
in Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, you're not. For what it's worth, that was pretty solid of a Space Mountain for me. Yeah, I can't complain about that. I'm very lucky. Because I did mess up a little bit, I didn't have to worry about wasting my item and then losing it. And then I was just able to get away. It was just perfect. It was fine. Like, I messed up, and it was a good thing that I messed up.
Frog.
Well, that's
Frog Y.
That's rough. Also, Tomorrowland Speedway is way cooler in this game than it is in real life, and I'm mad about it. Because I didn't know that. I was just like, oh my god, Tomorrowland Speedway, I can't wait to go to Disney and do this. And it's just like a kid's, like NASCAR looking thing. And I'm just like,
Yep.
oh.
Yep.
There's a frog. Actually, haven't gotten a lot of frogs, so...
Your engine's been very nice.
It
I've gotten 2 frogs in this level, I'm pretty sure.
I've paid my my dues of frogs. One of my previous PBs had 7 frogs on Dinosaur.
7?
7. I had 9 on Space Mountain once. like I've paid my dues. Now I get good RNG.
We haven't put enough hours in. I've been playing on Dreamcast, so I'm never going to fully pay the dues there.
That's right. This is also one of those tracks where like there's 2 routes and one is by far better. The ramp is just always going to be better. I don't know why they put the other route in other than to do something else. And have the
This one though
curvy
too,
route.
because it's so simple, if you get behind, it is possible to, like, not be able to catch up.
That's true, yeah.
So it's deceptive.
There's not a lot of coins, but there's also not a lot of items. It's not very technical, so nothing's really gonna be too difficult even for the AI. And it's scary in that, right? Especially because of how late it is in the run. Like, we only have 2 more races after this. Oh my god, we only have 2 more races after this. I always forget that. It reminds me of when I swam distance. Like, the first few laps were, okay, here we go, then like swimming 500, it's 20 lengths. When I get to length like 9 or 10, it's like, and then we hit lap at length 16, I'm like, oh, I'm almost done.
We're almost done.
Having fun.
Oh, do take a look at the background, though. There's a terrifying Mickey balloon and some
Oh my god, the Mickey balloon.
questionable renditions of, like, the contemporary hotel and the... Kind of looks like a Mickey head over there. It doesn't really. They tried.
That Mickey balloon is the stuff of horrors, huh? It's so...
Yes.
It is something else.
Oh, there's Spaceman. There's the Mickey balloon again, though. Take a... Oh, yep, there he is. Don't look too closely, you might have nightmares. It's like if you've ever seen, like, pictures of the first Mickey costumes that they put people in for Disney. It's like that.
I've never gotten this bad luck on Tomorrowland Speedway.
Yeah, I think I've pulled ahead at this point. It really hated you.
Catch back up on Pirates.
Pirates is, like,
It's your chance.
there's like 7 routes. And
Pirates is so complicated. They, like, recreated the entire ride.
yeah, they basically did. And I love that, but oh my god, is it obnoxious. Especially with loading, like, there's a lot of lag in a lot of spots.
Yeah, definitely.
At least the song is very
Oh yeah, we got the Pirates Like For Me or whatever it's called. Yo ho, yo ho.
Are you gonna sing it, Podgy?
Do you want me to?
I know he will.
Listen, you guys have the Pirates hats. I have the
True.
I have the top hat for my character.
I am playing as the pirate character.
Yeah, Dean is Polly Rogers, so by all means, it's up to Dean to sing.
This is the pre-Johnny Depp version of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, the movies did not exist yet. It was just the ride, which, yes, the movies are based off of the ride. Same with the Jungle Cruise
point-
movie or whatever.
Yeah, there's a Haunted Mansion movie. I was gonna say, at this point,
yeah.
they've made a lot of them into movies.
The Haunted Mansion
But
movie?
Yeah, Eddie Murphy.
there's a Haunted Mansion movie.
Oh, right, okay. Gotta write that one.
Some of them maybe they shouldn't have, but they have made them into movies. Oh, did we get frogged at the same time?
I didn't get wrong.
So I guess it was me and him.
Ah! I'm bouncing into walls like a dummy.
I asked Podgy
not
how to do
best
this game
precaution.
fast, and he's. I asked Podgy how to do this fast, and he said, "Don't hit walls and get 3 acorns." And honestly, I'm not sure if I can control either of those.
That's completely fair. Alright. Oh, no, I accidentally hit save. It's fine.
Oh, we're saving.
No, we're good now, we're good. Disney Studios. I lost a PB by accidentally going to roller coaster, rock and roller coaster, yeah. I'm on the last one.
So the last one's called Disney Studios because they didn't have rights to call it MGM Studios, even though that's like what the park is called.
Or Hollywood Studios, I think, at the time.
Yeah, now it's Hollywood Studios because they had to get rid of it from even like the park name.
Oh, is that why?
It used to be MGM, but then they had to change it to Hollywood because I think MGM went defunct or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, time is coming up for me soon. I have to get 30 coins. And once I do, that'll be it. But I will let you know once we're on the middle ring of stuff. Now I'm going into the inner ring.
No walls.
Alright, I did not accidentally.
Alright, time coming up, and now time. There we go.
Podgy win.
GG.
This one is not as bad of a coin one. There's a little bit of a better route that you can take, a route that kind of makes sense at least.
Excellent with the typhoon video.
No!
Oh no.
You just wanted to go to the
Just
water
want to make
park.
passere look cool. And podgy.
Podgy already looks cool.
I have a steampunk top hat. I look very cool.
There's this one that's in a dead end, and I just don't know why they thought that was a good idea in a racing game to put a coin in a dead end. Like what?
To explain how good my world record is, I was 21 seconds behind after Dinosaur and 45 after Rock and Roller Coaster. Like, everything went right in my PB. And things went okay in this run. This was still a pretty solid run.
Alright, time now for me.
It was like, here, let's see. It was like 35.03 for you, Pets. At least on the screen I saw.
Yeah, that's what my split said too. Octini, you were
Nice.
on. Or is this one going to be at the... Yeah. Alright. The bandityoshi.
I missed the coin somewhere, don't look at it.
I saw you pass it. There it is. There's one in the... Oh. Oh, I'm behind. I forgot feed.
Yeah. Where did I miss it at?
Middle ring. I believe.
There it is. That's it. Alright, time for me.
Time! Hey, we were pretty close.
Hey, nice.
That was not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. That means we get the final cutscene.
Oh yeah, the final cutscene.
Does it mean you got a PV? I think you got PV password.
Another beautiful
Yeah, I got a PV.
Hooray, we love
Nice.
Whee!
So I can submit this.
I got one too.
I can submit this.
Nice.
by barely. There's a little
Let's
less.
go.
Double PV!
Let's go, guys.
Podgy, why didn't you get a new world record?
Listen, you can't just keep getting the run TM, okay?
It's fun.
But you can see even like the Dreamcast version lags hard during this cutscene. Like they were not thinking about the hardware when they made this cutscene
No.
end.
It is.
The other thing is that you'll notice like none of these. There's very few actual Disney characters that you can play as. These are all the racers. You get Jiminy and you get Chip and Dale, and then you get all these like knockoffs.
They're all original to the game, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, we only get.
But people would
3 Disney
expect to be able to like play as Mickey or something, and you can't.
in a 2000 licensed video game. You get a giant hot air balloon, and you're gonna like it.
Very cool.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for having us. I stream usually I stream 102 Dalmatians to be honest, but I stream at twitch.tv/passere. How about you guys?
I also stream at twitch.tv/passere. No. I stream at twitch.tv/bandityoshi. Kingdom Hearts runs usually.
I'm at twitch.tv/podgy713. It's Kingdom Hearts 2. A little bit of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep as well, and this game. I didn't plug this yesterday, so I'm going to now with Kingdom Hearts. I'm working on a massive, like, proper guide to the game, because we don't have anything like that, even for how long the game's been run. So if you're looking to speedrun Kingdom Hearts, it's Kingdom Hearts 2 specifically, now is probably the time because we're finally gonna have some stuff for beginners to get in a little bit more, a little more easily. The floor is gonna be lowered.
So to add to that, for this game, we also have there's a Discord here you can find the speedrun.com page. There's a lot of,
Yeah, come run this game.
and there's a lot of people that love helping out there, I imagine. So yeah,
I think that's it from us.
that's all I got.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us.
Thank you.